Now, despite the good work that has already been done by the Kingdom of Swaziland in collaboration with international partners in educating people about HIV, people living with HIV in the kingdom are still discriminated against, according to Nature and Swanepa. Here's a report.
Globally, the 1st of March is used to raise awareness on the fight against stigma and discrimination of people living with HIV. Sonepa and Nature say even though the country has made great strides on issues relating to HIV, it is heartbreaking though that people living with HIV are still discriminated against in some sectors of society. This was said by Sonepa Director Dumzane Similane alongside Nature Nogwazi Matabela.
SWANEPA, we want to uplift the government of Swaziland for the continued support up until today. We want to thank Nature. We want to thank UNAIDS for supporting people living with HIV in fighting stigma and discrimination. We have conducted some studies in the past where we conducted a stigma index, and the findings were that what was significantly flagged was that there is rife self-stigma and external stigma. Now, as people living with HIV, a lot of people have been stigmatized in many areas, in their homes, families, in the workplace, in church, even in health facilities. Today, the message that we want to send in all over Swaziland is that let us all be aware and be cautioned about the way we speak and treat other people, especially people that have different conditions. We're talking about people living with HIV, we're talking about key populations, we're talking about people living with disabilities, in any and all forms and all sorts of stigma and discrimination.
As a country, we have enabled people living with HIV access to non-discrimination, privacy, self-determination, and justice. Justice for access to medicines, the government-supported free antiretroviral therapy program, justice to the right to safety at work through laws, and justice to pursue safe parenthood.
Tim Rabuheba, UNAIDS Country Director, says UNAIDS will continue to support the country in fighting the discriminating of people living with HIV.
For this year, focuses on aiding discrimination in healthcare settings. And this is extremely important, especially as far as access to affordable, timely, quality health care services are concerned for all. And this is very, very important, especially within the context of people living with HIV, in order to ensure that they are not discriminated against in health care settings.
For Swazi TV News, I'm Linton Gule with Sibusiso Ngubane in Babane.